Jada Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is gonna be a general reading for the sign of Libra. What's up with it, Libra? Gang, gang, gang. We in this thing. Y'all, the Libra way. Libra gang, Libra way, all day, every day. Today we're gonna be using that Urban Tarot deck. Let's dive straight into it. Second reading of the day for Libras. No pre-message other than we be going live on this channel Fridays 3 Central Standard Time. And if you're interested in booking, you can go to my website jadaemperor.com or just hit me up on IG J the Emperor. What does Libra need to know for today? Coming back with a second banger, 2 in a row. What do we need to know? Bear with me as I shuffle, and thank you for your patience. Still getting into the energy. Let's take a peek. The Sun card. Oh, wow. Don't mind if I do. I got Leo in my big 3. I'm a Libra, Leo head ass. Oppression. You feel stuck to a certain situation, or you feel like you can't change your circumstances because your back is against the wall. Travel, relocation, long distance. The Chariot. You know how some zodiac signs, or each zodiac sign has their own tarot card, right? But some zodiac signs have multiple cards. All right, with the Chariot, I gave that one a Cancer. Now, you can mix it up now. A lot of people didn't know the Tower represents the devil. A lot of people didn't know that. Now, you can mix it up now, but when I see that Chariot Cancer energy, it's saying be patient. Or whatever you're going through, be patient. Let it play out. Be less reactive when it comes to... If anything, you need to channel your passions. Channel your passions. Like, what do you love to do? That's what's gonna attract the perfect partner, more money, a better life, and all this. Like, passion. There's times in your life where you got to be dull, boring, hard work, consistency, and it's just you feel like you're in a rut and you're doing the same thing every day. There's other days where you're gonna be able to have to chase your dreams. When you're going to have to say, fuck a 9 to 5. And you're going to have to really get it up out the mud. When you're going to have to double down and take care of your family and multiple jobs and hustles. You're going to have to sacrifice some sleep. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got that art card, which is the Temperance. We got that High Priestess. You already know what's up. Stop downplaying your spiritual gifts. First card out was Futility. You may feel like you got a lot on your plate. Oh, well, get it done. Yeah, I got that tough love for y'all today. The Public Defender. Have you been connecting with your ancestors? Looks like they've been sending you messages already. You're in alignment. You're never out of alignment. The only way you can get out of alignment is if you purposely get out of alignment. Like if you intentionally say, I'm about to get out of alignment and go do some crash dummy stuff. Death card. Transition, something ended, or it's saying Scorpio energy leveling up. Separation causes elevation with that Death card in the advice. Let it burn, or in this case, let it die. If this is about money, it's saying when one door closes, another door opens, or for something that ends abruptly, it was meant to end. If you ask for more money and you lose a job, that should let you know right now you're on the paper route. And here's the other thing. No one cares about what you go through. Because when you start to win, you don't want to celebrate your wins with people who wouldn't with you shooting in the gym. The Mage. Get to manifesting. You want a new bait? Manifest it. You want more money? Manifest it. You want a new car, new crib? Manifest it. Yeah, I'm snapping. Change. The manifestation process, half of it is, it's like going to school. Half of it is at school, and you got to do some homework when you go home sometimes, right? So half of it is inner work, and the other part is physicality, meaning chasing your dreams, interacting with people, actually moving your body as a tool, as an instrument. We got that change in the advice. Are you willing to make the physical changes? You say you want a partner. Are you physically fit to attract the person that you would actually want to attract as far as appearances, as far as status? I feel like I'm preaching to the choir right now. Ace of Wands. You worried. You're worried about, oh, I'm struggling financially, but you're not chasing your passions. See, money, they say that money is the root of all evil, right? However, things like money, guns, weapons, these things are tools. So it's about how you use them and your intentions behind it. You must go through life being well-rounded. You know what it's like to be on both sides of the coin. So with that said, don't worry about financial status when chasing your passions. I'm not saying neglect your financial responsibilities. I'm saying don't worry about your financial status while chasing your passions. Your financial status should not affect the way that you chase your or the way that you channel your passions. Passion generates energy. Energy can generate money. So it's a part of the manifestation process. Half of it is going within, meditation, prayer, doing the inner work, writing it down, seeing it to believe it as you meditate. The other part is the physical, which could be like a sacrifice. Yeah, you're going to have to sacrifice that lamb. Yeah, you're going to have to put some work. You're going to have to sacrifice your body, break your body down in the gym if you want to get swole. Yeah, you're going to have to put that work in if you want them pockets to get fat. Oh, you want your energy to be abundant? Stop giving it out. The tower moment. There it goes. As I mentioned, we've been talking about it this whole time. Tower moment. That's the outcome. Once you start manifesting, you pray for more money or more financial freedom, you may lose a job. You pray for the love of your life, you say, God, remove anybody that's not meant for me in my life. You may fuck around lose a family member. That's just how it works. The gourmet chef, you're in the middle process. The moon card. So we got the 9 of cups and the moon card. Queen of swords. You don't need nobody. Not saying you're going to be lonely, but you don't need nobody. Doing the shadow work on your own. When you realize, oh, it was never about other people. It was about when I do my work, my outside world reflects what I'm doing on my inner work. So it's not about controlling another person. Nor is it about changing another person. Why change a person when you can just cut them smooth off? Think about it. And the last card that came out was the kindergarten teacher. Patience. Give yourself that time and that grace. And don't feel bad about it either. You can't force the kid to grow up. You can't force a flower to grow. You just have to let it sprout on its own. Thrive on its own. Same for you. You may bump your head a few times, but you're learning. Patience. You just keep on living. You just keep on living. You know that? I don't feel like working on myself, but blank can change my life for the better. You don't feel like working on yourself? Oh, okay. That procrastination. It's like you know you need to work on yourself, but you don't feel like it because you're drained. Why are you drained? Because you keep giving your energy out. Why do you keep giving your energy out? Let's see right here. Because you refuse to cut off a person, place, or thing. It's going to take some time. Cleansing my dirty ass energy. Damn, I knew it. I don't feel like working on myself, but cleansing my dirty ass energy could change my life for the better. I don't feel like working on myself, but hugs could change my life for the better. Let me give y'all a free hug, an air hug. Sometimes you gotta hug yourself. It be like that sometimes. Not for me, but it be like that sometimes. Right? Damn. Energy don't lie. That's basically what I'm getting from this reading. Energy don't lie. Let's pull a card for each sign. Thank y'all for tuning in. If this resonates, like. If you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. What does Libra need to know? Dealing with each sign. All the way from Aries to Pisces. I thought about doing cutting back on all Zodiac signs, Libra. But I stopped doing certain Zodiac signs, and then they started complaining. You know, her dogs holler. So I'm still doing all signs. Libra, dealing with each sign, all the way from Aries to Pisces. Ooh, that Empress card is showing up. Along with that Strength card. Ooh, that's my chart right there. If you're dealing with an Aries, shoot your shot, take a leap of faith, put your best foot forward, or jump out there. Take a chance, the Fool card, going into the unknown. If you're dealing with a Taurus, let him cook, let her cook. If you're dealing with a Gemini, keep putting in that work behind the scenes, or they're going through something behind the scenes that you don't know about. Oh well, if you're dealing with a Cancer, change. It's going to take some change in order for this to change. Ain't nothing going to change until you change. If you're dealing with a Leo, they want to celebrate, go out for drinks or have fun, or get you drunk. Celebrate, Mardi Gras. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're stuck on you sexually, or it's a sex-based connection, or they want pleasure. A whole lot of smacking. If you're dealing with a Libra, they're stuck in their ways, stubborn, and not going to change for you. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, the art, one-sided. It's a one-sided relationship, or they have sides to them that you have not seen yet. You haven't seen their other side, vice versa. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're going through changes behind the scenes, Cinderella type vibes. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they want to lay up, Netflix and chill. They want to go on a Netflix and chill type date. If you're dealing with a Aquarius, missed opportunity. Got to be quicker than that. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, they want to come in very quickly, or they want to hit it off quick, or they want to move quick in a relationship type fashion, vice versa. Okay. Messages have come through loud and clear for Libra. Energy don't lie. The best shit happens outside of my comfort zone. 13:13 as I looked up at the clock. If this resonated, like. If you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. That's all I got for the Libra gang. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.